It's a strikeout. Here's Kyle Tucker. 0 for 4 in the loss yesterday. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Freeman at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Here's 0-1. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fights it off. He'll see another.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the bat alive.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Goes down looking for the strikeout. He battled for a long time. And we're back. Who doesn't love a rubber match, Siggy? This game is big for both these teams. It's early, but we have a tight one so far.
Yeah, Boog. Anytime you're trying to take a series, there's a little extra juice in the dugout. Everyone wants that edge.
The 1-0.
Hey!
Hoskins went deep in his most recent game. Hit hard on the ground is short. 1 out in the second.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Chase DeLauder, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And there's a ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Fastball for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Swings through that. Second inning here, no score. And looks like he wants the signs again. Steps off the rubber. That misses the zone. Full count now. In the air to left center. And there's 2 down. Next to hit, George Valera.
Nope.
And now it's even up.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, the two-time defending champs, and singing what a year it was in 2025 for LA.
Yeah, incredible. And again, Shohei Ohtani, he just leads all the headlines with what he continues to do and amaze. But, you know, this is a talented ball club, and a lot of people around the league, Boog, would say, well, automatically they're spending so much money, they should win the World Series again. But it's not that easy. I mean, 162-game season, there's some things, you know, internally that have to take place on a day-to-day basis to keep everybody on the same page to ultimately hoisting that trophy at the end of the season.
And that's ball four. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Will Smith to the plate. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Misses again, 5 in a row. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. In the dirt. Pitch misses. 2-1. Muncy gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Liner, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Now here is Andy Pajes. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that is a big first out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Teoscar Hernandez swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. This ball's chopped to the ground. Oh, a great flip. There's one.
He's in there.
To first, not in time. Great effort there. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Hitless last night, and they only scored 1 run. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time, and that's the inning. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game.
Ball, that's down.
This one in the air. Freeman should have this one. And there's one down. Bo Naylor at the plate now.
Hey!
Out towards right center field. Brings it in. 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann.
Ball, that's low.
Out to short, Kim. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 9 straight. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Hesung Kim. That one in triple digits. And a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani digs in now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Outside. Ball 1.
That's outside.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Now 3-0. Fastball for a strike. That one finds the zone. 3-2 now. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now.
Ball 1.
Right center field. That one hit for the fence and gone. Kyle Tucker sends it out. That's career homer number 149. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0.
His plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So 2 down. Next to the dish is Freddie. He's 0 for 1.
Ball 1.
There's a swing and a drop. That's got a chance. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
Freddie has such a smooth swing. He makes these home runs look so effortless. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off. And I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Here comes that funky Muncie to the plate. He reached on a walk his first time. Two down, nobody on. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Rips that one to right. And that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Back here in L.A. as we go to the top of the 4th. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Kwan measures 5 feet 8 inches, 28 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick
Outside,
back
that's
in
the ball.
2018. 1-1 now. Late swing, foul to the left. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Chop back up the middle. Kim slings to first, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Here's Jose Ramirez. Struck out looking at his first at bat. There's a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one inside. Look out. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Back to work, 3-2 now. Caught him looking for the K. Two down, base is empty. And now Kyle Manzardo.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
Check swing, called strike. 0-2. Just missed. The Guardians still looking for their first hit in this one.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Hoskins swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. In the dirt. Manzardo off of first with 2 away. In the air, left field. Hernandez ranging after it. Makes the catch. Inning over. 1 left for the Guardians. Ready to go, bottom 4. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Jackknifes out of the way. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Struck out swinging his first time.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
In the air, right field. DeLauder drops steps, heads back on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One down. One out man at first. Teoscar Hernandez, the next to hit. Curveball over for a called strike.
Oh, you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And 1-1. Foul ball there. The 1-2. Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Rojas stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. So the Dodgers lead. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Stepping up for the Guardians. Chase DeLauder.
You know, these Guardians just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Hey.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Way inside, gets out of the way. High fly ball, right field. Takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. At the plate, George Valera. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time.
Hey.
The Guardians down by a pair, and we're at the top of the 5th. Tied him up inside with that one. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Kind of muffed that strikeout pitch right there. I'm not sure if he got crossed up or tied up, but either way, good composure to recover and finish the out at first. That's a play you could easily panicked on and throw into right field.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gabriel Arias. Gets to it with a slide to first. Nicely done for the out. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Ha-Seong Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Nope, that's the ball.
And the 1-0. Just missed. Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Here's a 2-0. It's out of here. He nails one out to right. His first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 3-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient. And paid off.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Gavin Williams out of the game. The left-hander on now, Eric Sabrowski.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Inside, ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Here's a 1-1. Strike on the inside corner.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Here's a high chopper. Tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Okay, for the Dodgers, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's already homered here in this one. That misses, and that's ball 1. That one missed. Right side, and that chance handled. Manzardo takes it to the bag, got the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. He's already homered in this game. That one close, ruled the ball. Ball 1.
No, that's down.
2 down, nobody on.
And that's downstairs.
And that's ball 3. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on a solo homer. We're through 5. You're watching Dodgers. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Both